Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader. It's Tuesday, August 25th. Today I'm going to talk about several stocks, so let's call it the charts of the day. And leading off with stocks that I'll be watching over the next couple of days that look like the setups are there and that they have potential for making some short-term moves. Acadia Pharmaceuticals, ACAD. As you can see, had this big thrust in July, went into a flag pattern, broke out, mini flag, and then broke out again. Now it's setting up another 2-week flag. Yesterday it tried to break out by advancing 59 cents on 3.7 million. Today it backed off on less than half that volume, just 19 cents. But the setup is there for a move that takes us up towards the $8 level for a 33% type move. And so we'll be watching for that over the next few days. AXL, American Axle Manufacturing, has had a beautiful 1-year left shoulder head and right shoulder head and shoulder side bottom. The neckline was pierced on heavy volume about 6 days ago. One day followed through, and then a 2, 3, 4 day pullback flag type pattern is currently underway. Volume was low on the pullback, but the underlying technicals have held up very well. This could break out of its flag and run, and I'd be looking for something up towards the 8-9 zone. BCRX, another one of those junior biotechs, which was charted today yesterday when it broke out on this heavy volume. Tried to follow through this morning, getting up to 13, but backed off. However, after backing all the way down to 11.53, it came on again and closed at 12.44, down only 16 cents on the day. And this one looks like it could extend. Now the short-term trend line is up around the $15 range, so we'll call that the short-term target. But this one has room to run even further than that. So it depends on, of course, market conditions and whether or not this can generate additional volume. CNO, Conseco, which I've talked about over the last few days, has finally made a move slowly, and then today accelerated 79 cents or 22% on 22 million shares, the heaviest volume in a month. Broke out and looks like it's headed for a quick move towards the 5.25 area. That's my immediate target. Beyond, if it takes that area out, you're going to take out the high for the last last year or so, and then you have the next target up around 7. So that would be what we'd be looking for Conseco potentially. Next stock is Human Genome, which after this huge gap in July, flagged for a month, started to accelerate yesterday here, taking out these highs, and then followed through today with a bang, up 202 or 12% on 23 million shares. With this stock now up against multi-year highs, going all the way back, as you can see, right in this range back to 2003, 6-year highs. It's possible that we see additional extension on it, and that takes this stock to higher levels. I'll be looking for something up into the low to mid-20s on this, maybe even high 20s, if it really starts to accelerate with volume. Jazz Pharmaceuticals broke out of this mini coil here on low volume, accelerated a little bit yesterday, and then today extended that by 53 cents. Actually got up to 7.47, up almost $1 before it backed off, but I'd be looking for this to continue to extend and reach the top of this channel that we've drawn in here. At a minimum, the lateral resistance comes in around the 8.75 level, and if it really gets going, $10 or so may be doable on Jazz. Matrix had a big day today. I wanted to show you how it broke out of the base on heavy volume and jumped $1.11 or 22%. But the 1-minute chart reveals a little bit different action. Midday, stock exploded on rumors that the Federal Drug Administration may reverse their decision on Zicam. At least that's what was going on. But then the stock flagged, ran up to new highs, flagged again, and then kept doing that until it reached the trading target at 6.75, and then rolled over in the last 45 minutes or so. But if this one breaks out over 6.75, the daily chart has shows that a possibility for retest of this high is doable. And by the way, today's action broke the 6-7 week declining tops line. So that's my initial trading target, around 7.5. OGXI, I wanted to point that out because today's action, although it was up $1.56, that was a disappointing close in that the high was 33.25. But nevertheless, at the end of $1.56 and 314,000 shares, and you'll take note that that's the heaviest volume in 2 months. So perhaps, excuse me, the beginning of a move that, if it does get over 33 and a quarter, could really start to accelerate to the mid to high 30s. Rambus, really like the setup here. After the gap down in June, then the two-month base, it started breaking out, flagged, spiked again, and then for the last 4 days, it's been flagging. As you can see, there's resistance up around that $19 range, but a move across 19, I think we'll get it going and maybe even move it into low to mid 20s. SPPI broke out of this wedge today on accelerated volume of 3.5 million, up 57 cents or 8%. It should test this 8 and a quarter high. If it takes that out, looking for something around 9.5 short term. And lastly, Sinovac SVA, very strong chart underway. As you can see, the beautiful trend channel here calls for a measured move up towards the top of the channel around 8 3/4 thereabouts. So that's my trading target. Great volume, great technicals, and certainly accelerating here and looking real good. That's it for tonight. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello again, everybody.